Let me tell you something that will save you years of wasted energy. Some men don't actually want you, they just want the chase. They want the ego boost, the control, the satisfaction of knowing you'll come running every time they pull away. And the truth is, most of these little games they play aren't random. They're calculated. They're designed to make you doubt yourself, to get you emotional, to get you reacting. Because the moment you react, they win. The moment you start chasing, the dynamic shifts and they're no longer investing, they're just sitting back watching you do all the work. So today, I'm going to tell you exactly what these games look like and exactly how you shut them down before they even start. It starts with the vanishing date. He'll make plans with you, a dinner, a night out, something he knows you're excited for, and then, on the day it's supposed to happen, he goes completely radio silent. Hours pass. No text. No call. Nothing. What he's doing is waiting for you to break. He wants you to send that angry message. He wants you to call and demand an explanation. Because to him, even your anger is still a form of attention, and attention is the fuel he's after. But you're smarter than that. You're going to treat his silence like background noise, unworthy of your energy. You reward good behavior with your presence. You reward bad behavior with distance. And silence gets silence. Then comes the mystery woman. You're in the middle of a perfectly normal conversation, and suddenly he brings up another girl. Maybe it's just a friend, maybe it's a coworker, maybe it's an ex he claims to be on good terms with. He sprinkles her name in there just to see if you'll bite, if you'll start asking questions, if you'll get that jealous tone in your voice. Why? Because the second you do, he knows he's in your head. Don't give him that satisfaction. You don't even flinch. You smile, change the subject, and keep your focus exactly where it should be, on yourself and your own standards. And then there's the neg, the backhanded compliment, the little jab dressed up as casual banter. He'll say something like, "I usually go for blondes when you're a brunette." He's not telling you his preference. He's planting insecurity. He's watching to see if you'll start proving yourself, trying harder to impress him. But that's not you. You look him dead in the eyes and say, "That's funny. I usually go for men who make more money." And then you move right along, like he never even mattered. After that, we have the martyr story. This is where he tells you about his ex who was too materialistic or only cared about money. He's not just sharing a piece of his past. He's setting the stage. He's priming you to never ask for anything, to always go 50-50, to overcompensate to prove you're not like the other girls. But you're not here to prove you're different. You're here to see if he's worthy of you. And when he starts laying down those traps, you smile sweetly and say, "I know a great place you'd love." Then you metaphorically or literally drop him off at a therapist's office and keep walking. Now, one of the most common games is the pullback. You've just had an amazing date. Maybe you've gotten closer physically. Maybe you've had deep, meaningful conversations. Maybe you've shared moments that feel like the start of something real. And then, gone. He disappears for days. No calls, no texts, not a whisper. He's not busy, he's not in crisis, he's testing you. He's pulling away on purpose to see if you'll panic, if you'll crumble, if you'll start chasing him to get back that connection you just had. That's his way of measuring your emotional dependency. But you already know the truth. He's fine. He's breathing. He's eating. He's just playing. And the most powerful move you can make is to not play along. You don't reach out. You don't check in. You don't ask where he's been. You let him sit in the silence he created, because that's where these games lose all their power. The pattern with all of these tactics is the same. They're trying to create emotional imbalance in you so that you start over-investing. They're trying to get you to prove yourself to them, to chase them, to feed their ego while they keep their own investment at a minimum. And once you see the pattern, you can't unsee it. You realize that Every test is just a manipulation in disguise. And the only winning move? Refusing to play. Because here's the thing, when you stop reacting, when you stay calm, when you act like his games don't even register on your radar, he loses interest in playing them. Why? Because without your reaction, there's no reward. You become a mirror, reflecting his behavior back to him without giving it life. And suddenly, the energy shifts. You're no longer the one chasing. He is. The man who wanted you to prove your worth now has to prove his. The man who wanted to test your confidence now has to earn your attention. And if he can't, you walk away without hesitation because you know your energy is precious, your attention is valuable, and your love is not something anyone gets to earn by playing games.